Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. The new musical Tuck Everlasting, which is based on the best-selling novel, is directed and choreographed by Tony Award winner Casey Nicholaw. And we're here on opening night to celebrate with the company. You were in the back of the house tonight?
Yes. Yeah, I was in the back of the house crying. I had my own personal experience. I just cried and, saw my life from both sides now. It was like, it was awesome. It was like, it was just a very emotional experience to be able to watch the audience. There's like Ron Howard and Tina Fey and Rachel Dratch, like all of these famous people, like watching a thing that we wrote that we like dreamed up in our apartment like a bunch of years ago, and there we are, and there's like this captive audience just watching it. It was amazing and beautiful.
The craziest thing running through your mind of seeing these people in this show now tonight, watching your work.
Yeah, it was just fantastic, and I cried. I had like an ugly cry. I
love it. And you sat in a seat.
I did. I actually did. And I sat by my family, and my brother's wife, who I think this is her first Broadway musical, was sitting next to Bernadette Peters. So that seemed to be totally awesome and amazing.
Yeah.
It was the best feeling. There's something about like being able to let this show go and being so proud of it, and putting in the capable hands of these unbelievable performers. I just feel like Terry Mann, Carolee Carmello, Michael Park, Andrew Keenan Bolger, they've been with the show from the very beginning. They have shaped these characters, and they're doing something really magical up there.
It's opening night. Andrew, how do you feel?
I feel at the top of the world.
It's really special. I mean, it never gets tired, does it, in opening night, does it?
No, not at all. It's one thing to get to open on Broadway. Of course, that's the goal and the blessing. But to have your family out there, this show was for us tonight. Like, all of the critics' performances were last week, and tonight we got to reclaim the show again. It was a beautiful thing.
You were so wonderful in this show. Tell me what you love the most about working on this.
I think getting to work on a new American musical, nothing beats it. And to get to be able to put your stamp on a role that no one has been able to touch before and have it all just burst out of your own mind is incredible. Getting to play this role is amazing too, because I feel like now at this point there's so much of myself in Jesse Tuck. It's easily the most personal role I've ever gotten to do, and to walk on stage and play him every night is a gift.
Broadway debut, Broadway opening. How do you feel?
I feel beyond excited and so honored to be here right now.
All right, what's it like? I spoke to you like your first interview in New York, and now here you are on your red carpet opening night looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
I mean, how do you feel tonight?
I feel like this is all a blur, and I'm about to wake up tomorrow, it all starting over again. And I just want this to go on forever.
Like Groundhog's Day, just repeat it.
Yeah.
Hey, what was today like for you, your Broadway debut day? Like, did you sleep last night?
Yeah, I mean, what made me so happy is when I came out for the first time on stage, they all clapped for me, and that just totally got the audience all enthusiastic, and it made me enthusiastic and made everybody in the cast so happy, and that just made my day.
You had the Gypsy Robe ceremony at the theater beforehand. Was that incredible?
That was incredible. I've obviously never done anything like that. And Lisa Gaida got to have the robe, and she was so excited, and it was the most amazing experience ever.
This show is so beautiful. It's this beautiful fable that you all take us on. What's it like playing the Tuck family?
The four of us have fun together.
We
really
lot of
do.
fun together.
I think we have more fun than the actual Tucks have, because they've been together for 92 years or whatever, and we've only been together for 7, so we're still in the honeymoon phase.
Right, but in the book, Pa is so depressed and Ma's fed up with Pa being depressed, and so it's not that way at all with us. I mean, we have a bit of an argument, but we get off the ground running.
But being a part of a brand new musical too, what I love about a new musical, they're created for you and with you. I mean, the blueprints are on, you will always be Mother Tuck, you will always be Father Tuck. You know what I mean?
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's exciting for an actor to feel like you're part of the process and to feel like the writers are using your talents to kind of sculpt the material. That's why we all want to be involved in new stuff, I think. Yeah.
And 20 years from now in the revival, Bob Lenzi will be playing Pa Tuck.
It is opening night. How do you feel?
Oh, it's great to reach the finish line and to share with all these people. It's just been a great night. It's fantastic.
What has this whole journey been like for you with working on Tuck Everlasting?
I think, at the heart of the story, it's really a celebration of life. So every day when I come to work with all these great people, we just have the best time, and everybody is in the room and just sharing a lot of joy. It feels really great.
Working with this cast, what is that like?
It's truly a dream come true. Some of our company members are people that I've looked up to and maybe imitated on a cast album or two in my car, and some of them have been my friends for a long time, and some of them are new friends. And it's just such a great amalgamation of people. It really is.
It is opening night, my friend. Welcome back to Broadway. How does it feel?
It feels great. I mean, we had such a great time. The audience was great, but this cast, this journey, 7 years in the making, to finally be here and have it come to fruition like it did, it's just, there's nothing better than it.
You are so wonderful as the man in yellow.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm in a yellow suit with yellow lighting, cheap and shameless, You better work it if you got to wear yellow.
What did you think tonight?
I loved it. Can you imagine when I was like, no, I loved it. I mean, I loved it and I helped write it. But also, there's something that happens on opening nights where it's almost like you give the show to the cast. We've been tinkering in the house for weeks now. The show's been in development for years. Tonight, it really becomes, Carolee Carmello's and Michael Parks and Terry Manns and Andrew Keenan Bolger. So that's really thrilling for us.
Your baby is born tonight, right?
It is, and this might be the only one I ever have. My mother said my mom was here tonight, and I was like, this might be the closest you get to a grandchild from me. Get used to that. No, it was thrilling. It was really exciting.
So another Broadway opening for you. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing. It's just such a great group of people, and it's so exciting. It's my first time working with Casey and this creative team, so it's just been amazing. Yeah.
Did you just graduate from high school?
I did. I just graduated like a few months ago.
So when did you start performing?
I started performing like really young, more around like 11, kind of professionally. And I was up here with Ragtime and did that for a little bit. And then I did Billy Elliot for a while and was just out on the road with Newsies before coming back here to do this.
You did all those shows and you're 18.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I couldn't picture anything else.
What's it like being on Broadway?
Oh, it's incredible. It's so cool. And it's kind of amazing because not at all that you take it for granted, but it's sometimes, you get in the zone and you forget. And then it's nights like tonight, like before, and like all the cast, like all the pre-show hype and the gypsy robe, and it's so exciting, and it reminds you really why you love to, do what you do. And all the audience tonight was incredible, and
there's nothing like an opening night, is there?
Nothing like an opening night. Just the energy and the air was just so ecstatic. It was so cool.
It's fantastic. For us, this is 7 years in the making, so it's like this culmination of events, and here we are. It's great.
What a great role you get to play.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, we've been lucky because they've shaped a lot of this stuff around us, and that's a joy. You don't always get to do that, you know what I mean? So it's cool.
And working with this cast.
They're incredible. I mean, it's greats in the business. Terry Mann, Carolee Carmello, and Casey helming the whole thing. It's truly a joy every day to come to work. And I'm not kidding when I say that.
And playing this fun role.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's like, he was invented for the stage. Claudia wrote him, and it's great. It's great to get to originate this kind of a thing. It's unbelievable.
When you took your bow tonight, do you remember what you were thinking?
I was crying quite hard. It was just beautiful. It was like there's something so human about the story, and it's all been so personal to all of us all these years. And I was having a surreal moment, like, oh my God, we're here. This is incredible.
Well, it's been fantastic working with Nathan and Chris. This is their Broadway debut. Tim Federley's Broadway debut. Claudia's done shows before, but has never written a musical. So to work with all of them has been fantastic. And we've been working on it a long time. So to see it come to this tonight, it was really great.
And your cast?
Our cast is fantastic. Seriously, Carolee Carmello has always been like one of my absolute favorites. And I've always wanted to work with her. Now I've got to work with her on this, which has been great. Michael Park, Terry Mann, Bob Lenzi, Andrew Keenan Bolger, Fred Applegate. I mean, it's cream of the crop. And all people that are very heartfelt and human, but also, have such good comic sense.
When you took your bow tonight, do you remember what you were thinking?
I didn't remember taking a bow tonight. No, it's all like this.